think it's safe to say that Girl Talk just put on an awesome show that had people thumping and jumping like never before at Bluesfest. And I just want to get a sense from you, like you obviously want audience on stage with you and you feel like you're one with everybody there. Is that what it's like for you? Is that what the buzz you're trying to develop on stage?
Yeah, it's kind of like, you know, back in the day when I used to play, it was, you know, more playing small shows. It's like you either play on the floor because there's no stage, or you play so close to the crowd that you kind of feel like you're in the stage. So, and I started to play, you know, grew up playing like shows, but I played a handful of house parties, and there you play on the floor as well. So, you know, maybe like 6 or 7 years ago, something I just wanted to take that and make that the show. You know, ideally everyone kind of feels like they're a part of it, and I feel like that's any cool show. You know, whether you're in the audience, on stage, whatever, it's like when it's really going well, you forget that you're at a concert or you drove to get here or you parked your car, whatever. You're just thinking about this performance that you're involved with. So, yeah, I think having the people on stage for me is something fun.
Is it okay to call you a mashup artist, or do you like? Because I know some people don't like to be called that.
No, I mean it's kind of like, you know, when I got started, that wasn't like the primary influence in the early days for me, but absolutely, you know, where it came is, you know, obviously indebted to that whole culture.
Can you just listen to music and enjoy a piece for it, or are you always going, whoa, there is a little snip, I love that that riff, I want to find a way to work with that riff?
I feel like it's, you know, I'm slightly obsessive compulsive about it, so that's a problem, but I feel like it's like if you played bass guitar in a band and, you know, anytime you hear a song on the radio, you may enjoy it, but you're still going to be piecing apart the bass riff, and you're like, oh, that's these notes or this chord progression or whatever. So I feel like it's the same thing where it's like I can hear a song and like it, but then all of a sudden something jumps on. It's like, oh, I would like to sample that, but it doesn't necessarily means it's like, oh, because I wanted to sample that ruined that listening experience necessarily. Right. It's just, you know, I feel like at every stage of the game, when you first hear music, that's a certain experience, and then like as you grow and you hear more bands, you start to appreciate it on a different level, and if you play music, you might appreciate it on different levels. So that's kind of where it's at, you know, it's nothing that I think hinders it, it's just a slightly different perspective just on what I do.